a big one. Woo. Right there, that huge catfish. Follow him. Oh my God! Get him! Get him! Oh! Grab me by his tail! Holy cow! I don't know if I got all that on film, but all of a sudden there he was. He jumped and I jumped and just let the boat idle off on its own. What's up, everybody? Bluegabe. You guys have already seen me do a Pleco video, but guess what? I found a Brazilian, Mr. Ricardo, and his daughter, what?
Maíra.
She's our interpreter. So I took a bunch of heat on this fish because I guess I didn't cook it right. So in Brazil, this is a delicacy. Mr. David Chambers, his wife, and her dad said, we can do better than you did. So I said, look, we took the airboat out and we went and gigged him, and we got tilapia and a giant catfish, which you've already seen. We got all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm going to show you the cleaning process, but I'm going to do it in a little bit different manner. I'm going to talk you through it and show you. See this hard bone right here? Watch this, because everybody talks about silver stag. That's how hard he is. See how hard he is? Super hard. Now this is a big knife too. Now the fish is dead, so don't think we're torturing him. So you got the point. It's super hard. So he takes the knife right here and comes underneath and cuts a line on both sides, but at one time. Peels that up, then he cuts down here and he opens it up like a lobster, and here's the part that you get out of it. What's the name of this meal?
Moqueca capixaba.
Moqueca copy. Anyhow, let's go let's go to the lake, and I'm going to show you how we got these, the fun day that we had, because they had never been on an airboat before, and we'll be right back. How cool was that? Look at that. Right there. I think he's excited.
Maravilhoso. Muito gostoso.
Hold him over the water.
Cuidado, hein?
Segura.
Segura forte.
Vai. Já, 1, 2, 3.
Ponto.
Yeah.
That's two grown men pulling about as hard as they can, so that shows how hard their bodies are. So if you guys notice, look at these holes. That what they are is tilapia holes to begin with, and then the plecas come in, and they actually, look, he just got one. They dig deeper down into the ground. Out here it doesn't cause a ton of damage, but on our dikes and our reservoirs, it's very, very destructive because it creates a lot of erosion. So we're gonna gig about 4 or 5 more of these. We've already got some bluegills. Y'all, we're living life. See them all right in front of you? What was that? He got him. He just tried to go Aborigine on him. Look at Jake, come here.
Dad, right there.
Here, you get him. I'm gonna catch this one by the tail right here. Catch him, get him by the tail. Ricardo, get him. Right by the tail, get him. I noodled that one, y'all. Straight up noodled him. He didn't see me coming and I got him. All right, you guys, while they're out killing as many plecas as they can find, I want to take the second and show you guys why I bought a Diamondback versus some of these other boats. Show you the difference between airboats, because my boat and Jeff's boat are completely different, but they're both awesome in their own aspect. Jeff's boat's built for hunting. They get up in dry land, get to tree stands. The reason his grass rake, that's this thing right here. is so high, it's so much taller than mine, is when they're riding through the woods, it pushes the trees over in front of them a lot differently. It'll lay them down so he can run over them. Where mine, I have a short grass rake. I don't want it to be tall, but I can't push trees over. You see how the sides of his boat are much lower, a lower profile? He's got an aircraft motor, a 0540, right?
Yes.
And he's only got one single rudder. So these boats are what most of us, you know, native Floridians call Palm Beach style boats. They're completely awesome. I love them. That's what I used to have. But with my boat, I wanted to step it up to a much bigger boat with power poles and trolling motor because I fish more than I hunt. I can still take that boat though. Thankfully, it's powerful enough. I can still take it hunting. But I wanted to take a second to show you Jeff's boat. Who built it for you?
Danny built, and little George built the cage.
That's a good looking boat. You see how small my grass rake is? The sides of my boat are higher, and I have 2 rudders. I forgot to introduce Donna Cilianto. Her dad, Mr. C, was my ag teacher in high school, and the only reason I even made it to the 9th grade. Shout out Mr. C. Shout out Donna Cilianto, and Waylon, her son, is a huge fan. Shout out Waylon. Be still. I gotta see which way his head's going. Big old catfish. Hey, hey! Rematch! Woo! Hey, Bobby! Grab him by the tail, let me hold the tail. Get him by the tail, hard. Got him? Don't turn him loose. Hold him, son. Oh, the gig actually went in him.
Yeah.
Here, you got the gig. Hold him up. Hold on. Look right here.
You want to paralyze him.
I got one on my foot down. Look at that. 1, 2, and 3. Holy mackerel. What are you doing? You scared of alligators?
Yes, a lot.
You guys, this is unplanned, but this is a really cool lesson. Brad and I, G3 Outfitters, are going noodling. Right now, my foot is blocking the hole that a Pleco's in. I'm blocking the hole, so all you got to do is go down and find my foot and reach down in there, feel his tail, and pull him out. Get in there. You got to find my toe. Find my foot and go over it. No, you got to get a better hold of him. You got him? Pull him up. Don't turn him loose. Look at that. Look at that. Noodle what? Noodle what? Look at that. You just caught him with your bare hand, son. I have a feeling though what Brad and I are going to do is going to be a lot harder than that. Oh, oh. Woo. You see how far that one went? Look at that. Hey, that was a 20-foot throw. 20 foot. You guys, I know you see me fishing for shellcrackers and bluegill, but I'm surrounded right now by probably the most impressive school of shellcrackers I've ever seen. I'm gonna try to set this camera down and show y'all what they look like under the water, them acting natural. All right, y'all, I never really do this. I don't know why the last 3 or 4 times I've used this gig, I haven't explained who made it and that I have a promo code. Gator Pro, huntinglight.com. This little gig is really rad. The cool thing about it, it floats and it's a gator harpoon. So come gator season, I unscrew the dart, put my bang stick, or I can put my harpoon that I actually harpoon the gators with. So we've got a whole entire, come here and show them this cooler fish. Look at how big and how many fish we got. That's the biggest Okeechobee cat I've ever seen. So anyhow, I wanted to take the time. This is Gator Pro's like little gig that they invented. They're the only one that has it. Jake particularly loves this because it's super light. Outrigger Outdoors, who makes my lights for my gigging boat, they have a gig too. Nothing wrong with it, but this particular gig, you can buy this setup very affordable. It floats and your kids can throw it. And look here. You can throw it like that, just as easy.
You can legit play football with it.
You can legit play football with it, but with all seriousness, guys, now let's get back to reality. We're done. We filled the cooler full of fish. Marita is ready to go to the house. She is hungry. We're tired. We're ready to cook, and I'm ready to see what Mr. Ricardo has in store. He's cooking a straight up Brazilian meal. All fresh herbs, all fresh ingredients, how Brazilians do it, and we're gonna see if it tastes good. We'll see y'all at the house. Yeah, tell me that wasn't an awesome day on the airboat on Lake Okeechobee. We had a blast. We gigged tilapia, huge catfish. We caught these Pelecos by hand. Now, I'm doing something different. I'm letting Mr. Ricardo take over my kitchen. He's gonna speak in his natural language. Maida is gonna interpret, and we're gonna see how he does this.
Esse já é o cascudo limpo. Aí nós colocamos o limão. Colocamos o limão no cascudo. Bastante limão. Para tirar as impurezas. Enchemos no limão. Deixamos descansar um pouco aqui. Pegamos as verduras.
Leave it in for rest and then I get the first one, the cilantro.
Cilantro?
Cilantro.
Oh boy.
Pegamos o coentro.
And then you cut green onion.
Cebolinha. Pegamos o alho. Cortamos.
Some garlic.
Socamos o alho. Para
And then you
colocar.
mixed with a little bit salt.
Pegamos a cebola.
Onion.
Agora vamos pegar o tomate.
And tomato.
Alho,
Garlic.
cebola,
Onion.
tomate
Tomato.
e coentro.
Cilantro.
Woo! So what are we gonna do? Make it all into a soup?
A gente vai fazer tudo dentro da sopa, como se fosse uma sopa?
É como se fosse uma sopa.
Yes, everything in the same pan.
All right, let's get this party started.
Primeiro nós colocamos o alho. Damos uma dourada nele. Para dar uma moral. Um pouco de cebola. Não precisa colocar tudo.
But check out that Bluegabe merch. Unfortunately, that shirt's not available. That's an insiders only type of deal.
Colocando tomate. O tomate solta uma água. Não precisa colocar água.
I can tell you it smells good.
Yeah, it is good.
You're excited?
Yeah, I love it.
Coentro.
That's the cilantro, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about the cilantro.
Cebolinha verde. Espera pouco.
All right, while the soup's getting going, I wanted to ask Mr. Ricardo, because I don't know. Where are you from, Mr. Ricardo?
De onde você é, pai?
Eu sou do Brasil, na cidade interior do Espírito Santo, Moqueca. Atualmente eu moro em Colatina, no norte do estado. E vim passear na América, conhecer meus netos e minha filha.
How old are you?
Quantos anos você tem?
Tenho 63 anos.
63 years.
Who taught him how to cook?
Quem ensinou você a cozinhar?
Desde a infância eu tive que aprender com a minha mãe, fazer doce, salgado, comida.
With his mom, my grandma.
Your grandma?
Yeah.
My mama taught me how to cook too. So to me, this is absolutely amazing that I have Ricardo and his family here, because right now, because of the COVID-19, we can't travel out of country. He came here to visit his kids and got stuck, and he can't even actually get home because the planes that fly back and forth from his country can't come right now because there's nobody coming this way. So he's stuck here until the COVID clears up and he can get back home. But how awesome is it that they can bring their homeland dishes, however you want to say that, their dishes that they grew up eating, and they can bring it to my kitchen in Stuart, Florida, and make it for all of y'all to watch and for me to eat.
Colocamos o peixe, para ele assentando, para ele pegar o tempero. Corta devagar. Ele vai...
Kind with your fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to be kind to the fish?
Yeah.
For real?
Or broke everything.
Agora nós voltamos
And
com
then
o restante.
everything again, the rest.
Oh, you're doubling down on
Yeah.
everything. So obviously he just added the fish, and now he's going to take the rest of all those same ingredients and put them on top of the fish. And I take it he's going to let it all render down and cook in its own juices. And it smells pretty good, minus the cilantro part, but I know I'm rare. I'm one of the few that don't like it. Rachel loves it. Everybody loves it but me. I can't stand it, but it actually smells really good.
Pepper.
Is it hot?
It's really, really hot. So my dad is cutting into two. He's got two and cut in small pieces and put it.
That's all he's going to put in there?
Yeah. Smell, smell.
No, no, no. I can already smell it. Go ahead.
Go, pode colocar. This is so good.
So now he's going to put a lid on it. And how long are we letting it cook?
Quanto tempo tem que deixar cozinhar agora?
20 a 30 minutos.
20 and 30 minutes.
Não é que o peixe é rápido.
Because fish is fast.
Yes,
How's
I'm
it
excited.
sm-
I'm
how's
excited.
it- How's it smell?
It smells delicious.
What do you think?
I love it.
So in our land, with moqueca capixaba and rice, we eat this. This is cassava flour, and then we mix with this, the soup here. So it's like this. Bye. Thank you.
Agora coloca aquele shoyu
Now never stop.
devagarzinho, pode mexer uma bola.
This low.
So more or less from what I take from what I just saw, they're making what we call a gravy. Obviously he started with a metal spoon. He didn't know I had wooden ones, so we swapped. And now they're making it, and I can tell y'all it smells so good. Now what's the next step?
Eat.
Eat?
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost ready?
Yeah, it's ready. It's so fast. It's really fast.
Now are you gonna put that in there?
Now we put in a plate, rice, and this in the top, and this is like one side.
So we're ready to roll.
Yeah. Okay, so
All right, what's the deal with this?
this is called panela de barro. So in our state, we eat moqueca capixaba in this pan, and this pan make all this moqueca hot for so long, and it's beautiful too.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, let me show the top. The top is like this.
So for the first time in my life, I heard a woman say, you have to be kind to the food. You guys, you can't be mean to it. You can't be rough with it. You got to be kind to it. All right, so the table is set. Mr. Ricardo's a big Christian himself, and I'm going to let him say the blessing in his language.
Senhor meu Deus, meu Pai, eu te agradeço por estar nessa casa, que o Senhor abençoe esse alimento e essa família. Em nome de Jesus, eu te entrego esse lugar nas tuas mãos, e a empresa deles nas tuas mãos, em nome de Jesus. Amém?
Amen.
Amen.
Amém.
All right, David, show us how to do this properly.
Rice first. Then what you do is you grab that, throw on the fish first usually, so that way you can throw the sauce all on top of it, or the juice, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
You want to get a lot of the juice in that rice.
Are you gonna save some for anybody else?
I hope
I might.
What about that
There
sunburn?
you go.
What about the paste?
Maya,
Gravy.
explain that. How does that go?
Pirão, vai. It's like a side.
It's like a side
Just a
dish.
little bit.
All right, Jake. Now, I know you would never eat anything like this in a million years, but you got to drive the airboat, so you get to try it first.
Alrighty. What?
Is it good?
Yeah.
You really like it? Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Everybody dig in and tell me what you think. Now, there are bones in this dish, too.
Yes.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's really good.
Even with the cilantro?
Yeah.
Really good. The cilantro doesn't like jump out at you like in some dishes.
It'll probably jump out and grab me by my ears. You like it, Popeye?
Yeah.
Delicious, we said.
Dad is Popeye, right?
Popeye.
Popeye?
Not Popeye.
Popeye.
Ah, bye.
Popeye. All right, here goes nothing. Y'all see?
You're so ready for the cilantro to be there.
He's looking for it.
It's not what I expected. It's actually really, really good.
Gostou, pai?
I don't even know how to describe that, but that's actually good. There's no aftertaste. That's what I'm waiting for, because y'all seen the Pleco or the Pacu video with Catch 'em All. Yeah, me and weird fish don't jive, but that has no weird taste to it. So Maida, I want you to tell your dad how grateful I am for him to come to my house and to get to go spend the day with me, and how thankful I am for everything that he's done.
Ele tá muito agradecido de você ter vindo aqui passar o dia com ele e tudo que você fez pra ele hoje.
Eu que agradeço pelo passeio que eu fiz, pelo
He
presente que você me deu.
thankful.
Foi um dia de...
He loved this day. He have water in his eyes.
presente.
He's that way.
He is like this.
You guys, he just took a pleca, a fish that literally nobody thinks is good. Jake liked it and I liked it. And if Jake and I liked it, anybody will like it. I know this is, he's actually cleaned his bone. Jake cleaned his whole entire plate and there's nothing but a bone left.
Nice.
Show me that, Jake. You really liked it?
Yeah.
Hey, big shout out for Jake driving the airboat. All right, y'all, so I highly suggest anytime you get a weird fish, like the first time I tried to cook it, I didn't know what I was doing, so I just put it on the Traeger grill and it came out disgusting. I met David at the meet and greet in Crystal River and his wife and his kids the first time a couple months ago. Then I met David's father-in-law and David and his wife again at Robert's Ranch last weekend, and they said that they cook plecas. I'm like, well, we got to do it again. Here we are, and they just made it taste amazing. Everybody liked it. I'm super thankful. I'm super grateful for Mr. Ricardo and his family. You guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. It's time to get up out of here because we're getting ready to head to Crystal River as soon as I get done editing this. Thank each and every one of y'all. But like Jake always says, it's time to get up out of here and get the heck out of what?
We getting the heck out of shape.